morning. Please stand for the presentation of our nation's colors by the South Brunswick High School JROTC Color Guard. Please remain standing for the Pledge of Allegiance, the singing of our national anthem, the exit of the Color Guard, and then join the South Brunswick Choral Ensemble in singing our school's alma mater. The lyrics are located on the back of your program. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave? Proud beside the Cape Fear River, near Atlantic shore, stands our loyal alma mater, dear South Brunswick High. Ever onward, ever upward, loyally we strive. For our faithful alma mater, dear South Brunswick High. When we leave our alma mater, may we ever strive to uphold the golden standards of South Brunswick High. Louder, clearer, ever ringing, may our praises rise to the fairest alma mater, our South Brunswick High.
Good morning and welcome to the graduation ceremony for South Brunswick High School's class of 2020. We are happy to see our students and their guests here today to celebrate this wonderful occasion. We're also honored to have with us our superintendent and two members of the Brunswick County Schools Board of Education. These distinguished guests will be introduced later in the program. To our seniors, you are a special group to Brunswick County Schools, Brunswick County, and South Brunswick High School. This senior class and the circumstances you have encountered this year will be remembered forever. Due to something beyond your control, your senior year was interrupted and shortened. However, as I have seen many of you out and about, riding in the parade, or speaking to you through emails, I know that you have made the best of the situation and have persevered to make it to this special day. This senior class has impressed us all. While this ceremony is not what we had in mind when we started school in August, please know that we recognize your accomplishments and have set aside this day to honor and recognize your years of hard work and dedication to your education. As you can see today, we are also honoring the memory of a special member of the class of 2020, David Dew. While he may not be with us today, his spirit and his memory are certainly present. Congratulations to the South Brunswick High School class of 2020, and good luck as you take on the world. Live intentionally and make life happen. Go Cougars.
The class of 2020 would like to take a moment and recognize a special guest with us here today. We are grateful that you have chosen to spend time celebrating our accomplishments over the last 13 years. Today we would like to recognize the following people: Superintendent Dr. Jerry Oates, Assistant Superintendents Darrell Cheers and Molly White, School Board members Gerald Benton Jr., Catherine Cook, Henry Lemon Jr., Charlie Miller, and Ellen Milligan. We'd also like to thank the faculty and staff of South Brunswick High School. Thank you all for sharing in this special day for the class of 2020.
Congratulations, class of 2020. My name is Erica Kreb, and I'm currently the Student Council President. As you may or may not know, each year as the school year comes to an end, the graduating class of seniors leaves behind a little something to be remembered by. As an active voice of South Brunswick student body for the past 4 years, it gives me great honor to present the senior class gift. This year, the graduating class has chosen to gift a wall mount water filler to the school. Lastly, I would like to show my appreciation for the opportunity I've been given to serve my community and my fellow students. Thank you so much, and again, congratulations to the class of 2020 for our achievements and what awaits.
On Friday, March 13th, a typical warm, sunny spring day, the 2020 graduating class of South Brunswick High School left school, not knowing that it would be the last time we would ever walk the halls again. News was breaking of a rapidly spreading novel virus, a concept we didn't fully comprehend and couldn't possibly imagine how it would culminate to impact of our futures. All of a sudden, decisions were rapidly being made. Spring sports were postponed, competitions were canceled, and by the end of the weekend, it was declared that students weren't going to be returning to school in the immediate future. Initially, we were all a little thankful. The time off could be construed as an early start to spring break, with the understanding that eventually we would be returning to finish the rest of our senior year and revel in the glory of our final moments at South Brunswick High School. Little did we know that over the next month, our lives would change drastically. As classes were shifted online and life as we knew it seemed to be put on pause, time continued to pass and reality set in. We wouldn't be returning to school to finish our senior year. Instantaneously, we were divested of many of our last, most anticipated moments of senior year. Prom, seeing and saying goodbye to our favorite teachers, the last opportunity to don a South Brunswick uniform with our friends, the senior picnic and trip to our old elementary schools, and most importantly, our last chance to be a part of and make a mark on a place in which we had spent 4 years preparing for our futures, forming lasting friendships and learning many, many lessons, a place from which we were not quite ready to depart, at least not yet. Thankfully, despite the realization that experiencing our last at South Brunswick High School would in fact never happen, the wonderful teachers, staff, and members of our community began to take measures to ensure, while not at school celebrating the end of senior year in a traditional sense, we would all receive the recognition and honor we deserved. From home lawn signs to senior signs on the Garrison lawn, Thursday night senior lights, and a first ever senior parade, the senior class of 2020 was able to create memories that we will carry with us for years to come. Undoubtedly, the senior class of 2020 will not be forgotten, not only for the extenuating circumstances making the conclusion to our final year of high school quite unorthodox, but also because the graduating class of 2020 is monumental in its own right. We were raised in a post-9/11 society, a world vastly different from that of our parents, with numerous security measures in place before we could even walk. In addition, we grew up destined to never know a time where technology and social media were not key components of daily life. We have seen war, natural disasters, environmental crises, an economic recession, school shootings, terrorist attack, and an impeachment, all over the course of roughly 18 short years. Nonetheless, we are the graduating class of 2020. Brave, unique, resilient, extraordinary. Over the past 4 years, we have all grown tremendously, learning life skills that will aid us in our future endeavors, making memories that will last a lifetime, and ultimately becoming the people that we are today. Representing diverse backgrounds and values, each of us possesses shared experiences from our high school years that will forever link us to an intricate web that composes the South Brunswick High School graduating class of 2020. No matter how different we are, this place will always connect us, offering an irrevocable commonality that will never cease to exist no matter how much time comes to pass. This thought, I hope, brings a measure of comfort to all of us as we move forward to the future that awaits each of us, never forgetting what shaped us into the individuals we are today. This aforementioned connection would not have come to fruition without the help, backing, and devotion of some very important people. I'd like to take a moment to thank the individuals who have supported us throughout our entire lives and educational careers. So thank you to the friends and family who got each and every one of us here. Through the numerous first days of school, late night and early mornings, sporting events, competitions, performances, heavily weighted tests, and everything in between. To the numerous teachers and faculty who have impacted our lives and helped us develop into the people we are today, equipping us with knowledge that will help propel us into our chosen futures. All of you have been cornerstones in our lives, present for both our most treasured triumphs and most learned from failures. We would not be here today without you, and we are thankful for your never-ending love and continued support, not only over the last few months and before, but also as we move forward into the next chapter of our lives. To the graduating class of South Brunswick High School, whether you're joining the workforce, continue your education, or joining the military, we are resilient, we are unique, we are brave, and we will continue to overcome the adversities we currently face as a family, as a school, and as a community. It may not have been the ending that we wanted, but it will be one we never forget. And as we move forward into our futures, no matter what path we take and where it may lead us, we can look back at our time at South Brunswick High School and be thankful for all it has taught us and all that we have learned. The future may seem scary and uncertain to say the least, but it's up to us to make the most of the opportunities we have going forward. Born in the wake of the worst terrorist attack in our nation's history and set to graduate during a global pandemic, we are the class of 2020. Many of us, our high school last may have been taken from us, but we still have so many firsts yet to come. We can look to this unprecedented situation as another learning experience, teaching us how abruptly life can change and that we should make the most of every situation we find ourselves in. Today we look forward, we turn our tassels, close the door on one chapter of our lives, and begin anew, ready to make our own mark on the world. So thank you, South Brunswick, for all that you have given the graduating class of 2020. We are forever grateful and will always remember and cherish our time spent here. But today we begin moving forward in new directions, our futures undetermined yet brimming with possibilities. Congratulations to the class of 2020. We did it, we made it, we will continue to persevere because we are the class of 2020.
I would like to start by thanking you all for being here today, but as you are not all actually here today, I would like to thank you for participating wherever you are. There are so many incredible people who need to be recognized today. As I thank each one, feel free to also thank them wherever you are, whether they are sitting next to you or a text away. To our teachers who spent countless hours with us in the classroom and in tutoring, broadening our horizons and challenging us daily. You have not only made us better students, but better people, developing long-lasting relationships that impact us more than you may ever know. We thank you. To our coaches who have developed our work ethic, heart, and sportsmanship through the highs and lows of athletic competition, we thank you. To our administration who have supported us, ensured that our school runs smoothly, and who made this day possible, we thank you. To every friend and family member of each graduate who has supported us and cheered us on as we aspire to achieve, touching our lives in unique and impactful ways, we thank you. And most importantly, to our parents and guardians who have been there every step of the way, through every triumph and unwise decision, every accomplishment and bad Power School notification, we thank you and we love you. A special thank you to my brother and parents who have shown me the most unconditional love and have encouraged me through every setback and achievement. I would not be a shadow of the person I am today without you. I love you way more than I could ever say. So here we are, class of 2020, and this is admittedly not what we expected of this day and this event. To be honest with you, I didn't even want to mention the coronavirus when writing this speech, simply because I think it has taken up too much precious airtime already. But as it is the reason why we are in this position today, I would at least like to acknowledge the unique opportunity afforded to us by these circumstances. Even though we had no choice regarding the timing of this pandemic, which cut off what was supposed to be one of the best times of our lives, I do know that we have a choice of our reaction to it. We will continue to be faced with these choices throughout the rest of our lives, and it is my prayer for you and for myself that we will be better and stronger people for it. With that said, I want you to know that I was really at a loss for what to share with you, my peers, as we reflect on how far we have come and the path ahead of us. I don't pretend to know how each year of high school went for each of you, or what each of our unique futures will hold. And since I'm also not very funny and did not deem it wise to crack a bunch of jokes, I decided to simply think about 2 things I have learned over the past year that I know to be true. I would like to speak some truth over us today. First is the power of choices. I want you to think about dreams you have and accomplishments you want to achieve, big or small. When I look to the future and think about all the things I want to do in my life, I think about a few different things, like taking a cross-country road trip, swimming in the Dead Sea, running a marathon, attending the Super Bowl, and learning how to whistle, just to name a few. I also think about some more important things that I want to do, like graduating college, finding my dream job, getting married, and having kids. Yet here's the hard part. The achievement of each of these things is determined by our choices. Each of the things I listed and all of the things you're thinking about can only be attained through a series of choices that only you can make. I would have to choose to prioritize my studies to get my dream job, choose to save money instead of spend it to travel to the many places I want to go, and choose to look like an idiot if I really want to learn how to whistle. In the same way, there will come a time in your life when you have to make difficult choices. How much time you will spend at your job versus with your spouse, whether you will focus on money or focus on your kids, if you allow others' expectations to define you, or you choose to remember who you are. Many of us are looking to the future, thinking about how we want to change the world, or make a ton of money, or reach the pinnacle of success. But I am convinced that changing the world does not come from success or money, but from the choice to have intentional and purposeful relationships with people. When we look back on our life, I believe it is our choices that will define us more than our accomplishments. And in the same way that we made the choice regarding our response to our current circumstances, we always have a choice in the actions we make and the things we allow to define us. As I share the second piece of truth that I learned this year, I want to ask you to self-reflect and think of some words that define you. I know I have learned so much this year about my identity and what I allow to define me, and I'd like to share with you what I've learned. There are so many things the world tells us about who we are, things that we allow to define us. As you think about some adjectives that define you, I want to share a few that I thought defined me, some with which you may even relate. I thought that I was pretty smart because I got good grades, took advanced classes, and made some decent test scores. That is until I failed that test, bombed that assignment, and multiple full scholarships fell through. For a long time, I even looked forward to this day, when people would finally know who I was as I stood on this stage and shared some wise, enlightened words that would make a difference. That is, until I'm here today, standing in front of pretty much no one, and I feel neither wise nor enlightened. I thought I was athletic because I was team captain, underclassmen starter, and people told me I was. That is, until I played the 4A schools with D1 commits that literally crushed my face with the ball. Maybe I'm not so good at this after all. I thought I was pretty kind and well-rounded because my friends come to me for advice and they trust me. They tell me I'm pretty okay. That is until I was faced with situations that aroused the ugly pride and bitterness that sometimes stays just beneath the surface for all of us. As I struggled with these things that I thought defined me, I realized that I did have a choice. Your identity is something that you're going to have to choose to believe for yourself. Believe me when I say that so many other things try to define us that get in the way of our true identity. People around us, like our friends and mentors, our circumstances, like the coronavirus or a difficult home situation, and even our titles, like homecoming king, valedictorian, or class flirt. I have decided what I will believe about myself, thanks to some wise truths spoken over me. And thankfully, these things will never change. I am fearfully and wonderfully made, I am chosen, I am loved, and God is my oath. Now I invite you to choose what you're going to believe about yourself and who you're going to allow to define that. As you move forward, it is my hope for you that you won't trade the truth for a lie, but that you will cling to the truth about who you are and who you're meant to be. Thank you for lending a listening ear, and I hope you know that I'm praying for you and cheering you on every step of the way. In the wise words of author and teacher C.S. Lewis, I believe there are far, far better things ahead than any we leave behind. And in the wise words of poet and philosopher Post Malone, congratulations. Thank you.
I have often dreamed of a far-off place where a great warm welcome would be waiting for me, where the crowds will cheer when they see my face, and a voice keeps saying, "This is where I'm meant to be." I will find my way. I can go the distance. I'll be there someday. If I can be strong, I know every mile will be worth my while. When I go the distance, I'll be right where I belong. I'll be where I belong, down an unknown road to embrace my fate. So that road may wander, lead me to you, and 1,000 years be worth the wait. It may take a lifetime, but somehow I'll see it through. I will find my way to do. I can go the distance. I'll be there someday. To do. If I can be strong, I know every mile will be worth my while. When I go the distance, I'll be right where I belong. But to look beyond the glory is the hardest part. For a hero's strength is measured by his heart. His heart, no, by his heart. I'll beat the odds, and maybe I can go the distance. I will face before the world, and I'll be fearless, proud and strong. I will please my God. I can go the distance till I find my hero's welcome right there where I belong. Every mile worth my while. I'll be right where
It's fire. As we go on, we remember all the times we spent together. As our lives change from whatever, we will still be friends forever.
Know that I'll be there for the highs and lows. Give you mine if your heart gets broke. By your side when you're all alone. I will be there when you're down on your luck. No ride home and you got too drunk. 2 a.m. I'ma pick you up. I will be there. I'll be there, I'll be there, I'll be there for you. I'll be there, I'll be there, I'll be there for you. When you're down on your
when you're all alone, I will be there. When you're down and down on your luck, no ride home and you got too drunk. 2 a.m. I'ma pick you up, I will be there. Hope that you spend your days, but they all add up. And when that sun goes down, hope you raise your cup. Oh, I wish that I could witness all your joy and all your pain. But until my moment comes, I'll say I did it all. I did it all. I owned every second that this world could give. I saw so many places, the things that I did. There was every broken bone, I swear I lived. Every broken bone, I swear I lived. Every broken bone, I swear I did it all. I did it all. I owned every second that this world could give. I saw so many places, the things that I did. There was every broken bone, I swear I lived. I swear I lived. Time rolls by, the clock don't stop. I wish I had a few more drops of the good stuff, the good times. Oh, but they just keep on flying right on by like it ain't nothing. I wish I had me a pause button. Moments like those, Lord knows I'd hit it and give myself 5 more minutes. 18, turned my helmet in, walked to the 50-yard line. Just the coach and me after we lost 8-10 to 9. And I cried, man, next time to get in here, I'll have to buy a ticket. Can't you give me 5 more minutes? Time rolls by, the clock don't stop. I wish I had a few more drops of the good stuff, the good times. Oh, but they just keep on flying right on by like it ain't nothing. I wish I had me a pause button. Moments like those, Lord knows I'd hit it and give myself 5 more minutes. I'm gonna need you to raise your glass. I don't care what you put in it. Here's the nights that you can't take back. We live hard, but we love to laugh. And we all thought that we'd get rich fast. Hopped the plane out for greener grass. Found out the greenest cash don't compare to the friends that last. See, we won't forget where we came from. The city won't change us. We beat to the same drum. No, we won't forget where we came from. This city can't change us. We beat to the same drum, the same drum. And no matter where we go, we always find a way back home. Time's losing and we're losing touch and fading away. We'll still be raising our cups to the same damn thing. Oh no, this city won't change us. 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 Won't change us. Hey! La da 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 da. La da 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 da. Oh, no matter where we go, we always find our way back home. La da 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 da. La da 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 da. No matter where we go, we always find our way back home. La da 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 da. No matter where we go, we always find our way back home. We always find our way back home. Yeah, we always find our way back home.
Audrey Elizabeth Abernathy. Catherine Elizabeth Atkins. Jesus Rafael Alvarez. Keely Renee Andrews. Noelle Grace Arena. Raymond Paul Arvidsson. Armani Sincere Atkins. Alicia Dawn Atkinson. Cameron Francis Auger. Autumn Darlene Autry.
Amy Lynn Bailey. Lauren Marie Bailey. Baxter Hamilton Ballantyne. Dixie Jessica Jo Barker. Natasha Jasmine Barker. David Ethan Barron. Emily Jaden Beecher. Omar Gabriel Bellamy Jones. Haley Marie Vincina.
Sean Paul Benedict. Madison Minnie Bennett. Jana Elaine Biggs. Remington Chase Blake. Jackson Barnes Bolt. Lucas Weeks Bolt. Kyle Bradley Bowling. Stella Jewel Brado.
Naisha Lynn Bynes. Brooke May Braithwaite. Anthony Roger Allen Bray. Alexis Rose Brogan. Alex Devontae Brown. Nicole Lynn Brown. Alexis James Brumfield. Noah Andrew Bullard.
Alex Chase Candler. Angelina Elizabeth Carver. Tyler Gray Cass. Ashton Shea Chadwick. Amber Marie Clayton. Christian Tyler Cochran. Taylor Michael Combs. Adam Bryce Cooper. Hope Marie Copeland.
Hunter James Creek. Erica Lee Cribb. Christopher James Davidson. Jordan Charles Davis. Carter Thomas Dean. Jacob Adam DeMiglio. Liam Bradley Dixon. Isaiah Hunter Dixon.
Luke Thomas Dixon. Peyton Ann Drake. Haley Nicole Dupuy. Gaetano McCrae Edwards. Richard Seth Eason. Nadia Lee Elwood. Alexander Craig Evans. Joshua Cottrell Evans. Colton Emerson Faulkner. Casey Glenn Phelps.
Elizabeth Nicole Fields. Mariah Alexandra Fields. William Christopher Fields. Melanie Grace Fletcher. Carmela Tigris Freeman. Lloyd Charles Fullwood. Willie Aaron Fullwood. Liam Robert Gannon.
Hannah Rebecca Garner. Jake Brian Gonzalez. Jonah Foster Gouget. Taylor Jasmine Grant. Zaisha Lachelle Grissett. Brennan Nathaniel Groner. Joseph Jim Halbig. Tyrese Ahmad Hall.
William Blake Hamilton. Robert Stephen Hampton. Connor Ryan Haynes. Lexi Nicole Hansen. Caitlin Elizabeth Hardy. Malia Nicole Harrell. Maya Janae Harrison. Haley Nicole Hartung. Blake Austin Charles Heater. Kimberly Nicole Herndon.
Owen Grady Herring. Priscilla Clarita K. Hess. Ryan Avery Homan. Carter David Jameson. Terrence Junrett. Jason Dean Johnson. Haley Grace Jones. Ryan Nicholas Kelly.
Walker Kale Isley. Christian Thomas Kessel. Lucas Henry Oliveira Kuhn. Chandler Lawrence Kurth. Antoine Andrea Lawson Woolery. Brianna Renee Lee. Mackenzie Grace Lee. Savannah Marie Lemons. Caitlin Letitia Lewis. Zoe Mackenzie Lofton. Joshua Hill Long, Jr.
Okay, Hayden Cole Lynch. Matthew W. McGreeny.
Thank you.
Christopher Michael Mandola. Marvin Carroll Martin. Pablo Martinez Long. Christopher Andrew Maynard. Maxwell Hoyt McCorkle. Dion Nicholas McCoy.
Jacob Brantley McLean Mason. Keegan Patrick McDonald. Sydney Marie McKeithen. Nakia Tamaya McKenzie. Aiden Spencer McLaughlin. Cassidy Jean McLaughlin. Zachariah Alex McMillan. Evan Scott McNeely. Michaela Ruby Mendoza Jimenez.
Haley Love McKeithen. Leonella Taylor Mendoza. Benjamin Allen Miller. Bryce William Miller. Caitlin Elizabeth Modlin. Marcelino Morales Jr. Robert David Moretz. Brianna Mackenzie Mullins. Matthew Dalon Marangu. Thaddeus Malik Marangu.
Conley Stewart Neal. Tony Vo Gwynn. Megan Elizabeth O'Brien. Megan Renee Oberjohn. Madeline Claire Overman. Delaney Ann Parnell. Annalise Anid Barajas Rivera.
Dallas Jonathan Pierce. Eric Riley Pearsall. Abigail Lee Pegram. Jeremy Martin Purdue. Jack Robert Pfeiffer. John Kevin Porter. Elizabeth Ann Pratt. Ashanti Marie Price.
Jonathan Dean Pruitt. Reagan Lee Quick. Tristan Ray Quillen. Josetta Lynn Ray. Courtney Alexis Reed. Hannah Paige Reeves. Liam Curtis Redfern. Caleb Joseph Wright. Vincent Timothy Riccardi. Chloe Madison Rivenbark.
Alexis Jean Roby. Claude Robert Robinson IV. Antonio Joseph Rossi. Bailey Eileen Russell. Hannah Olivia Savage. Elena Sawyer Ives. Rebecca Elizabeth Schuyler. Luke Sedlock. Gwendolyn Starr Simmons.
Brianna Nicole Shirley. Miranda Lee Smith. Mackenzie Page Snyder. Aiden Michael Sperber. Sean Patrick Stanley. Joshua Michael Stickles. Carl Vernon Stidham.
Allison Elizabeth Spain. Leighton Cruz Swain. Bryson Alexander Tadlock. Caitlin Jordan Thigpen. Rodney Taiwan Thomas Price. Andrew Nicholas Thompson. Anna Elizabeth Turpak. Elgin Dante Todd. Nicholas Avery Tilati. Anthony Chandler Tucker. Jackson Lee Turner.
Lillian Dulcinea Warren. Ashlyn Taylor Watts. Mary Jane Weatherly. Wyatt Nell Wisnett. Regan Kennedy Wild. Braden Scott Williams.
Michaela Eve Wallace. Jacob Ryan Worden. Makari Tyrese Williams. Kelsey Amaya Willis. Alicia Renee Woodall. Naomi Celine Woodell. Colin Sean York. Bryce Coleman Young. Kimber Alexandra Young.
Congratulations, seniors. You are now official graduates of South Brunswick High School. Please turn your tassel.